Hey guys, what's up? Now, at the time that I'm filming this, it is the night of March 14th, 2021, and you know what that means. That means that tomorrow morning are the announcement of the Oscar nominations. So in this video, before I actually react to the Oscar nominations tomorrow morning, I'm going to basically be giving you some of my hopes on what's going to be nominated and stuff like that. But before I start, if you guys are wondering what my Oscar predictions are in terms of the nominations, I actually did write a sheet of Oscar predictions on Google Docs that I uploaded to my Tomas Loves Movies Instagram, which you can feel free to follow down in the corner if you don't follow it yet, along with my Letterboxd and Twitter. So yeah, I posted my nomination predictions on Instagram. It doesn't cover all the 23 categories. I just put the major categories like picture, director, screenplay, anime feature, stuff like that. Now, obviously, I hope that films that I love from this year, including Trial of Chicago 7, Promising Young Woman, and One Night in Miami, get nominated for as many of the big awards as possible. However, it doesn't seem like Regina King is like totally locked in for Best Director. So I really hope she gets Best Director because she did a fantastic job directing that film. And I'm hearing some reports that maybe Aaron Sorkin won't get into Best Director, but I really hope he does because he did a phenomenal job directing The Trial of Chicago 7. I've also been hearing some reports that films that I loved from the past couple of years, like Judas and Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, won't get into the Best Picture slot. So I'm really hoping you do. And I also really hope that News of the World does not end up as a Best Picture nominee, because I swear to God if it does. Don't get me wrong, I like News of the World just fine, but it's not that great of a film. It is definitely not worth it getting nominated for Best Picture compared to other films that came out this year. Like, again, Ma Rainey and Judas. And of course, I have long given up hope that films that I loved from this year, like The Invisible Man, The Vast of Night, Big Time Adolescence, all that stuff, will not be even nominated for one Oscar. So I totally accepted that, even though it really sucks. And lastly, I really hope Delroy Lindo, who was in The Five Bloods, gets nominated for Best Actor for his role in that film, because sadly it seems like the hype for him has gone way down. Like, he hasn't been nominated for a lot of major awards leading up to the Oscars, but I'm really hoping that he'll still slip in there somehow. Like, if he does manage to slip in there, I will be so happy. Like, don't get me wrong, I wasn't crazy about The Five Bloods, but he gave such an amazing performance in that film, and I really hope he gets nominated. Anyways, guys, so I'm going to be heading up to bed soon because I need to wake up super early to watch the Oscar nominations. And while I really, really hate getting up early, I gotta do it. Like, if it's the Oscar nominations, I have to do it. So I guess I'll see you guys in the morning. Okay guys, so it's the next morning. I woke up, brushed my teeth, and showered because you need to get prepared to watch the Oscar nominations. Anyways, I guess there's nothing more to say, and let the nominations begin, I guess. Starting. You can hear the music in the background.
From Los Angeles, please welcome the President of the Academy, David Rubin.
Good morning, everyone. I'm coming to you from the Academy Museum of Motion Pictures, at the entrance to the Oscars experience, where you'll soon be able to feel all the excitement of standing on the Oscar stage yourself. With the museum's official opening coming this fall, fans will explore behind the scenes of their favorite movies.
In case you're wondering, it's just an announcement for the museum that was, I think, supposed to open last year, but didn't.
When we announce the nominations for the Oscars. All the nominees are selected by members of the Academy, a diverse community of filmmakers from around the world. Before I turn it over to Priyanka Chopra Jonas and Nick Jonas, who are joining us live from London, I'm delighted to share that this year's Oscar ceremony will take place April 25th at both LA's historic Union Station and the landmark Dolby Theater. And now, it's time to deliver what you've all been waiting for, the nominees.
Let's do this.
And Nick, over to you.
Thank you so much, David, and good morning. Although we're in London, so it's afternoon here.
But regardless of a time of day, it's a moment that each of these nominees will never forget.
Absolutely. First up, the nominees chosen by members of the Academy's Actors Branch. Actress in a supporting role. Maria Bakalova in Borat's subsequent
Maria
movie film,
Bakalova got in.
Delivery of
Nice.
prodigious bribe to American regime
They're
for
literally
meek
saying the whole
benefit
movie
once
title.
glorious nation of Kazakhstan. Glenn Close in Hillbilly
Oh, Glenn
Elegy.
Close got in. I didn't put her down in my
Olivia
predictions.
Colman in The
Olivia
Father.
Colman.
Amanda Seyfried in Mank. And Ye Jung-un in Minari.
Congratulations
Just
to
think
all
of
those
who they
nominees.
snubbed, like-
Our next category is Best Costume Design, with nominees voted by the Academy's Costume Designers Branch. Emma,
Costume design.
Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Good choice.
Mank,
Not a great movie, but
Mulan.
good choice.
and Pinocchio. And now here are the nominees for Best Original Score, voted by the Academy's Music Branch. Da 5 Bloods,
The Five Bloods got in for score? I
Mank.
wasn't expecting it to get anything.
Minari,
That's a bit of a surprise.
News of the World, and Soul.
This is so exciting.
Soul looks like the front runner
The
right now.
Writers Branch nominates
For score.
screenplays in 2 award categories. Best Adapted Screenplay,
Adapted Screenplay.
and Best Original Screenplay. First is Best Adapted Screenplay. Borat's subsequent movie film.
Borat
Delivery
got
of
in for
prodigious bribe
adapted
to American
screenplay.
regime
That's
for meek
really
benefit once
surprising to me.
glorious nation of Kazakhstan.
Actually, like,
Sacha Baron Cohen, Anthony Hines, Dan Swimer, Peter Bainham, Erica Rivinoya, Dan Mazer, Jenna Friedman, and Lee Kern. Story by Sacha Baron Cohen, Anthony Hines, Dan Swimer, and Nina Pedrad.
try saying that 5 times
The
fast.
Father, Christopher Hampton and Florian Zeller. Nomadland, Chloe Zhao. One Night in Miami,
Yes.
Kemp Powers.
Yes. One Night in Miami. Yes.
And The White Tiger, Ramin Berani.
I predicted the
yes.
White Tiger would go in.
Congrats, Ramin.
Yay! And now the nominees for Best Original Screenplay.
Original screenplay.
Judas and the Black Messiah.
Judas got in.
Will Burson and Shaka King. Story by Will Burson, Shaka King, Kenny Lucas, and Keith Lucas. Minari, Lee Isaac Chung. Promising Young Woman,
Yes.
Emerald Fennell.
I knew it was always getting in, but yes. Promising Young Woman.
Sound of Metal,
Sound of Metal got in.
Darius
Wait,
Marder and
what's not
Abraham
in
Marder.
here? I can't
Story
think at the moment.
by Darius Marder.
After this is definitely going to be
and
Trial of
Derek
Chicago 7. If
Cianfrance.
it's not, then
And The Trial of the Chicago 7.
there we
Aaron
go.
Sorkin.
Trial of Chicago 7.
Aaron Sorkin is
First
here,
nomination.
Yeah, we've never
Must be
heard of
new,
him.
yeah. Well, since you did 2 in a row, I think I'm going to announce 2 short film categories, both
Short films.
overseen by the
This
Short
shouldn't be
Films
too
and
exciting.
Feature Animation Branch. For Best Animated Short Film,
All I
here are the
know is
nominees.
that Burrow's probably going to be there because it's a Pixar
Burrow.
short. Yeah, Burrow.
Genius Loci. If Anything Happens, I Love You. Opera.
Fun fact, at my theater,
And
which is
yes, people.
closed at the moment, since we're an independent theater, we play
For
a lot
best
of Oscar
live-action
films,
short
and
film,
we
the
actually
nominees
also
are-
show the Oscar-nominated short and both live-action and animated for the Oscar short
Feeling
films,
through.
so I get to see those usually every year, but since my theater is closed at the
Letter.
moment, I most likely won't be able to see those, sadly.
The Present. 2 Distant
Okay, so if you
Strangers.
can hear, we're in the middle of live-action short
And
films,
White
so...
Eye.
Yeah.
Congratulations to
I don't even
everyone.
remember most of what I just heard,
Now,
so...
the nominees for an actor in a supporting role.
Supporting role.
They are Sacha Baron Cohen in The Trial of the Chicago
Expected.
7. Daniel Kaluuya in Judas
This is
and
your
the Black
winner, your
Messiah.
front runner right here for Best Supporting Actor.
Leslie Odom Jr.
Also
in
not
One Night
surprised.
in Miami.
Where the other two though?
Paul Rassi in
Paul
Sound of
Racy got
Metal.
in. Nice. I'm pretty sure they
And Lakey
mispronounced his last name
Stanfield
though.
in Judas and the Black
Lakeith
Messiah.
Stanfield got into supporting.
We still
What?
have more nominee announcements.
That's
We'll be back at
kind of
5:31
weird. Wasn't he
PDT.
like the
Stay
main
tuned.
role? Oh, they're taking a break right now. So a couple surprises so far. Like the Five Bloods for original score, best original score. That was unexpected. I was not expecting at this point that it'll get any nominations, which really makes me hope that Delroy Lindo gets in for Best Actor. I don't know if that's a sign or anything, but hopefully it is. And the fact, I know some people were predicting Borat 2 could get in for Best, like, adapted screenplay. I didn't think that was possible, but hey, it got in. And lastly, I am so surprised Lakeith Stanfield actually got in for Best Supporting Actor. Like, wasn't he basically the main role, though? Why was he reduced to supporting? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Or, if you just got up and are joining us now,
I just realized I forgot to unmute the
let's
volume.
continue with the nominations.
Okay.
Members of the Academy's documentary branch have chosen these nominees
Is
for
Boy
Best
State gonna be in here?
Documentary Feature.
Like-
And they are
Is Boy State?
Collective,
Boy State is not going to be in there. They're doing it in alphabetical order, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Sadly.
The Mole
Boy
Agent.
State sadly got snubbed.
My Octopus Teacher, and Time.
Oh, Time got in, though.
For Best Documentary
Acting.
Short Subject, here are the nominees.
It's documentary short story, but the fact they snubbed Boy State was, like, really and totally out of control. Like,
Collect.
both really good documentaries. Like, come on.
A Concerto is a Conversation. Do not
Interesting
split.
enough, while in My Fear we do show the live action
Hunger
and
Award.
animated Oscar nominated shorts, we don't
And
show
A
the
Love Song
documentary
for
short
Latasha.
subjects.
Congratulations,
so,
everyone.
Yeah.
The nominees for Best International Feature Film were
Another
voted
round's
on
definitely
by
getting in here.
Academy
I swear to
members
God,
from
if
all
Minari's in here,
branches,
just because the
living
movie's mainly in
and
Korean,
working
I
outside
swear to
and
God,
all
if
over the
Minari.
world. The nominees are Another Round,
Yep,
Denmark.
another round.
Better Days, Hong Kong. Collective, Romania.
I think that was
The
also
Man Who Sold
documentary.
His Skin, Tunisia. Quo Vadis Aida, Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Like, I really liked
Very
Minari,
nice.
but I didn't want it to be reduced to international feature film just because it was in Korean. Like, you know?
The Sound branch
Like
of
the
the
Golden
Academy
Globes did.
chooses the nominees for Best Achievement in Sound.
Best sound.
They are Greyhound,
Okay.
Mank, News of the World, Soul,
Sound of Metal.
and Sound of Metal.
Yeah. That's probably the front runner to win.
Production
sound.
Design
Rightfully
Branch
so.
nominates these films for Best Production Design. The Father. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Really good choice.
Mank.
Not a great movie, but still a really good
News
choice.
of the World. And Tenet.
Congratulations. Here are the nominees for Best Film Editing, chosen by members of the Academy's Film Editors Branch.
It's gonna get in here.
The Father, Nomadland, Promising Young Woman, Sound of Metal,
And Trials of Chicago 7, that had great
and
editing.
The Trial of the
Yes,
Chicago
Trials
Seven.
of Chicago 7. Fantastic editing,
The
by the way.
Academy's Cinematographers Branch nominate the following for Best Cinematography. Judas and the Black Messiah.
Cool.
Mank. News of the World.
I think
Nomadland.
Mank definitely deserves a lot of these technical nominations, despite
And the
it
Trial
not being
of the
that
Chicago
great.
Seven.
But it looks like
Nominations.
Nomadland's
Lots
definitely
of
gonna win.
nominations.
The Visual Effects Branch voted for these films to be the nominees for Best Visual Effects. Love and Monsters,
Love and Monster, Best
The
Visual
Midnight
Effects.
Sky.
Interesting. Really good movie, by the way. You still
Mulan.
haven't checked it out.
The One and Only Ivan,
Interesting.
and Tenet.
Of course.
When you think of me, you naturally think of best makeup and hairstyling. However, they didn't let me vote.
really had to
Instead,
make
the
that
members of that Academy branch nominate the following films. Emma.
No.
Hillbilly Elegy. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Don't tell me Amy Adams is
Mank.
going to be nominated for Best Actress.
And Pinocchio.
This next category is voted on by short films and feature animation branch, as well as members of the animation community across all
I already know
branches.
the list from the
Here
top
are
of
the
my head.
nominees
I
for
really
Best
don't need to hear
Animated
this.
Feature Film.
Soul, Onward, Over the Moon, Wolf
Onward.
Walkers. Yep.
Over the Moon. A Shaun the Sheep movie, Farmageddon.
Looks like Cruz got snubbed
Soul
because they're going alphabetical order and they put the Shaun the Sheep
and
movie.
Wolf
So,
Walkers.
like, I expected that they were going to
And
copy
now
straight
here
off the
is
Golden
other
Globes.
category voted on by the music branch. Here are their nominees for Best Original Song.
I think Speak
for
Now
You,
in
Judas
One
and the Black
Miami
Messiah.
is the front runner for Best Original Song
Hear
at
My
this
Voice
moment.
from the Trial of the Chicago 7. Husavik from Eurovision Song Contest, The Story of Fire Saga.
Interesting.
EOC, Scene from The Life Ahead, La Vita Davanti a Se.
I don't know what that movie is.
And Speak Now from One Night in Miami.
Yeah, Speak Now.
For actor in a leading role, the actors branch members nominate Riz Ahmed in Sound of Metal,
Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick Boseman in Ma
Delroy
Rainey's
Lindo.
Black Bottom,
Is Delroy Lindo getting in here?
Anthony Hopkins in The Father,
Delroy Lindo?
Gary Oldman in Mank,
They snubbed him. Damn it.
Stephen Yeun in Minari.
I think I got all
Congratulations
those
to
right,
those
though.
incredible nominees for actress in a leading role. The nominees are
I swear, is Amy Adams going to be in here?
Viola Davis in Ma Rainey's Black
Okay.
Bottom,
Looks like she's not going to be in Best.
Andra Day
Actress.
in The United States vs. Billie Holiday,
I'm pretty sure it's the top 5. Like,
Vanessa Kirby in Pieces
I don't think I
of a
need to hear
Woman,
the rest of these. I'm pretty sure I know, like, what else is going to be
Frances
nominated.
McDormand in Nomadland,
And Carrie Mulligan.
and Carey Mulligan in Promising Young Woman.
All amazing performances. For directing, the Academy Directors branch
Director.
has
This
chosen
is going
these
to be
nominees.
interesting. Is Regina King going to be in here? Probably not, but is she going to be in here?
Thomas Vinterberg, Another Round.
That is quite a surprise.
David Fincher, Mank.
Really?
Lee Isaac Chung, Minari.
Already got in.
Chloe Zhao, Nomadland.
And is it Promising Young Woman?
And Emerald Fennell,
Promising Young Woman got in for director. Wow. No trial,
And
though.
finally, the nominees for Best
Best
Picture,
Picture.
voted by all members of the
How
Academy.
many? How many nominees? Best Picture.
Ready?
Ready?
The Father, David
The
Barclay,
Father got in for Best
Jean-Louis
Picture.
Levy, and Philippe
I did
Aucassin,
not predict that.
producers.
So that's one.
Judas and the Black Messiah.
Judas also got
Shaka
in.
King,
I predicted
Charles
that.
D. King,
Well
and
deserved,
Ryan
though.
Coogler, producers.
Still need to see The Father, though.
Mank,
Mank got
Cian
in.
Chafin,
That's free.
Eric Roth, and Douglas Urbanski, producers.
Minari, Christina O, producer.
4.
Nomadland,
5.
Frances McDormand,
There's your winner
Peter
right there.
Spears, Molly Asher, Dan Janvi, and Chloe Zhao, producers.
That's 5.
Promising Young Woman. Ben
Yes.
Browning, Ashley Fox,
6.
Emerald Fennell, and Josie McNamara, producers.
Sound of Metal, Bert Hemling,
7.
and Sasha Ben Harosh,
I
producers.
think Trial of Chicago 7.
And last, The Trial of the Chicago 7. Mark Platt
They
and
only
Stuart
went with
Besser,
8.
producers.
What's not in here?
Well, I am already strategizing my Oscars pool. Congratulations to all of these
What's
incredible
not in
nominees.
here?
Wow, what a year. And thank you for
I'm
joining
trying to
us
think of
and
what's
watch
not
the
in here.
Oscars live on Sunday, April 25th, only on ABC.
Bye.
Ma Rainey's Black Bottom didn't get in. I just realized that. Wait, did One Night in Miami get in? I don't think that got. What? I'm now just starting to realize what did not get in. Well, that was interesting. Okay, guys, so I'm going to head out at the moment, but yeah, a little bit later I'm going to tell you my reaction, my exact thoughts on all the nominations. Okay, so it's actually like many hours later. It's actually 10:30 at night when I'm filming this, but I'm here to give you my thoughts on basically the Oscar nominations. Yeah, at first glances, there were definitely some surprises. Like, first of all, I was really shocked to see that The Five Bloods was nominated for Best Original Score. Like, I didn't make predictions for Best Original Score, but I would have never thought in a million years The Five Bloods would get in for Original Score. Like, it wasn't, I don't think it was even on, like, people's, like, top 5 nominations predictions, like, that I saw. And, also, another shocker, let's see, the director of Another Round, I'm forgetting his name at the moment, actually got nominated for Best Director, which, hey, I'm not complaining. Like, I haven't seen the film, so I can't say whether that was a good thing or a bad thing, but, it's cool to see, in my opinion, like, more, like, foreign directors, like, directors from foreign countries who make films in foreign countries get Best Director nominations, so that's pretty cool, I guess. And also, we cannot end this video without talking about the fact that both Daniel Kaluuya and Lakey Stanfield got nominated for Best Supporting Actor. Like, Daniel Kaluuya, like, I was all in for. He was easily the front runner. Like, he gave such an amazing performance. I think he definitely deserves the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. And Lakey Stanfield was good in the film too, don't get me wrong, but putting him in supporting instead of Best Actor, like, that is really weird to me, because he was basically the main character in Judas and the Black Messiah, so I do not know why they put him in supporting. If Lakey Stanfield stars in that film, and you put him in supporting, then who's the main actor? Like, that really does not make any sense. Like, again, don't get me wrong, Lakey Stanfield gave such a fantastic performance, but, yeah, like, supporting? Really? And also, let's get to the snubs. First of all, at the top of my head, the fact that Boy State was not nominated for Best Documentary Feature is a travesty in my mind. Like, it wasn't in my top 10 films of 2020, but it was up there. It was among my honorable mentions, and I thought it was a really good documentary that everyone needs to see. Like, it's one of those documentaries I feel everyone needs to see. And the fact that it was not nominated, especially since it's so relevant for our time, like, it's ridiculous to me. And I hate how the Academy has a record of not nominating obvious frontrunners for Best Documentary, most notably with Won't You Be My Neighbor a couple of years ago, and also with Three Identical Strangers. Like, seriously? Like, I don't know. It's so annoying to me that the Academy keeps foregoing the obvious frontrunners for Best Documentary, no matter how beloved they are. They snub them. Like, why? And of course, we can't forget about the fact that Delroy Lindo was totally snubbed for Best Actor. Like, as I stated before, I didn't love The Five Bloods, but Delroy Lindo gave, in my opinion, an Oscar-worthy performance. And a lot of people would agree with me. He gave an Oscar-worthy performance in that film. Like, and the fact he was not even nominated is just like, what? And you nominate for score instead? Like, what? Nominate Delroy Lindo. Like, don't nominate the score. People, one of the reasons that The Five Bloods stands out to people is his performance. Like, that's one of the reasons that movie stands out to me. And I wasn't even a big fan of it. Like, come on. And also, this one makes me especially kind of pissed off. The fact that One Night in Miami and Ma Rainey's Black Bottom did not get nominated for Best Picture. Like, to me, that is, like, what? Like, do you really think Mank is better than One Night in Miami and Ma Rainey's Black Bottom? Now, obviously, I'm a little biased, because those two were, like, among my top 10 of 2020, but I'm just so angry to see that they were not, like, nominated for Best Picture. At least One Night in Miami got, like, a screenplay nomination, but Ma Rainey's Black Bottom didn't get Best Adapted Screenplay. Like, what? I felt like it was an easy shoo-in for Best Adapted Screenplay. Like, the screenplay was excellent for that film. Like thankfully Chadwick Boseman got it. If he did not get nominated for Best Actor for that film, like, I swear to God, this Rampart video would be a lot more yelling, I can assure you that. And also, Regina King not getting nominated for One Night in Miami. She did a terrific job for a directorial debut. And, like, she could have been the first, I think she could have been the first black woman to get nominated for Best Director. Like, in the director history of the Academy, where only one female director has won Best Director, like, Regina King should have been on there for the nominees, in my opinion. Again, not just because she's a woman, but because she did a fantastic job directing One Night in Miami. Well, on the bright side, though, at least Minari didn't get in for international feature film. Like, I'm glad it went in for, like, picture and everything. Like, I didn't think it was going to get into international feature film, but there was a part of me that was a little worried because awards ceremonies like the Golden Globes were putting in, like, foreign language film just because a lot of the films in Korean, despite being an American production, which I thought was absolute bull. But I just wanted to clarify that I'm so glad the Oscars didn't do that and just went for, like, picture, so... But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon. In a couple weeks' time, I'm going to be releasing my top 10 favorite films of 2020. Now, I know I just started actually sticking to weekly uploads, but I really want to take the time to make that video, so I want to give it an extra week to, like, make sure I can make it the best video possible. And same thing for my Blu-ray collection video coming afterwards. That's probably going to take like another like 2-3 weeks after the my top 10 favorite films of 2020 are posted, so stay tuned for those videos. Like, they may take a while to come, but I promise you they'll be worth your wait. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a great day.